We're delighted that the First Lady is here with us today. We'd like to see more of her on the Feed Salon program. She's a formidable force to have with us on this journey. The Resident Minister, Honorable Parliament Chiefs here present, senior members of government. Let me recognize the two Sons of the Swells on the high table here. Members of Parliament here present, I see you. The Chairman for SLARI Council, the DG, senior members of government here present. Come on in there. Come on in there. I want to recognize the farmers and everybody that made it here. I want to say good afternoon. Your Excellency, we are delighted, we're very delighted that you are here today. For many, many reasons, the SLARI community is very happy. That song, Telantenki, it was from the heart because they wanted this for a very long time. What they do not know is that you also wanted to visit here for a very, very long time. The story, yes. The story that the DG explained about how Chief Minister, the previous Chief Minister came here, all started, sir, I know, when we visited Vietnam, you had the opportunity to tour their research stations. They showed you what they could do and the importance of research. At the time, you had not even declared Feed Salon the flagship, but you knew this was in the making. And then you ordered the then Chief Minister to come and restructure SLARI. I was there, I was fortunate at the time. We came here and many other centers and had lots of consultations. And the end result was put together. In this new act, the goal was simple. There's capacity in SLARI, but the people were leaving to go to universities because they had differences in conditions of service. But not only that, we wanted SLARI to also be entrepreneurial. I have seen, and when you travel, you see other places, their research centers, varieties. These are economic commodities. They put IP on them, they sell them, they make money, and they keep their centers running. And so you challenged us. And so that's what we did. The Act made sure that any academic university that is at par, all the staff positions is at par with SLARI here. And it also, but Your Excellency, you did all of that, and now when they say you save SLARI, this is really that. Because in my first year, 2 now on this job, a lot of the SLARI people, this is the main goal of contention. But now what we see is research being done. Since 12 months since we did that, we've been getting their salaries. People feel morale is high among the staff. And so, yes, morale is very high. And all this while when we travel, I have the opportunity to travel with you, you tell me I want to see SLARI. We went to IIT, that was your next call. We had the last Presidential Council meeting, that was your call. So we had to make it happen. So SLARI, when I want to see the power, I insist we want to see una. Because I see plenty farmers at this country by now. The one farmer we know say agriculture and science. We appreciate say agriculture and science. And His Excellency the President. And so in our launch a Feed Salon program. When agriculture, we know say na science, in all can see what they do and not support. And the President don't support SLARI plenty. They don't name all the things them we the President already knew. Why just name some more? And we're very deliberate. Me on good fortune now, I've been only around that way. He tell me what he want to do, the intentions. And if you listen, in person, you be getting them up. So as Minister, SLARI, then I mean the sort of right-hand institution for drive Feed Salon. Yes, Feed Salon all of government business, so presidents make them. But we were at the forefront. That institution, they are SLARI, SLESCA, NAFRA, they're all. And so me, we belong there, and I know the president in intention, make sure say I don't let SLARI be. So obviously, we don't make sure say everything we do, they align with the Things Alone program. All the projects that we get, make sure say we get money for SLARI. The World Bank funded project, FSR, we don't talk about Rokupr. They fund about 12 PhD students that waiting in Nigeria now. From here, researchers from here that are PhD, more they do masters. The adaptive research, if we can't release variety in Naya, because the scientists are waiting in Naya, they get money for do research. They're not still no more where they clean their offices though. Then they go to the field and His Excellency will go see some of that research within the field. Now money where they come out, where they give them for let them do research and release them to the people. We don't talk about the seed system in this country. For the past 3 years, Your Excellency, we don't import any new seed. Now Salud. Now because yes, we go back. Now because the good work we SLARI to do with SLESCA, we say yeah, we want to produce the breeder seed. We produce the foundation seed. Then we make sure say with the projects we African member they support. But say then we organize the seed dealer then and produce the certified seed and give to farmer then. Your Excellency, later you will go see that the field they get about 15 hectares where they grow rice varieties. Varieties where they yield 7, 8 metric tons per hectare at their full potential. Whereby we get. Before now, the highest one they will get at 4.5 maybe now they reach. That research on every 1 hectare where they do breeder seed, they will reach 120 hectares of certified seed to farmers. And then variety in the so then you do a preterm. You do a preterm because a 90 days maturation period. And then the best resistance. So Your Excellency, we don't do all of this because you charge me for do, also for the federal work you charge you for do. A serious work you charge me for do. Because you understand say for drive agricultural transformation in this country. Then this next year are the basic building block. Wait for the work, go for the improve on. And at that we don't come, we can showcase to people in this country. Also big farm we can show. We can have a research center, a premier research center. Where they do research, yes. Where they make sure say the technology way for and get better past the way they did now. We will give them that advantage, that competitiveness where the presidents, the council talk about. Say we will produce West now 1.5, maybe 2 metric tons per hectare. But we need technology where what they produce other side at 8, 10, 12. We self they can release Your Excellency, they can release variety today. We will be 6, 8 metric tons per hectare. And that we can do today. So Your Excellency, it's a big honor for me, for the SLARI community. Again, they don't talk about you after Pakawa, and you the only other president we don't reach now. But also, SLARI not released variety today since I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. They don't release any variety. So it's a big deal for you, sir, for your legacy. Then these are the next year we can call it irreversible change. This is one of them. We don't release variety and we will work for the farmer and let it in their hand. This one we don't release and get for gold. 6, 8 metric tons per hectare and farmer will get for the rest. Then cassava, when they release vitamin A deficient 45. Then see there when they release, they do it with the technology way easy and simple for me. Then see it will continue. We will must feed SLARI. So Your Excellency, I want to thank all my president who made this possible, and we're so glad when you can here today for engage the SLARI community, for engage the people in this area, the paramountship and we then don't be a key stakeholder. A lot of them will be around this area, beginning the work now, and they want to see this place thrive and come back to a glory. And so it's a big delight for me, and we tell you plenty thank you for your visit. Thank you.
Thank you very much. our able and capable minister. When I don't clap for her more and more. Yeah, the number where release 30 varieties of crops and salon. This is the first time under the right, capable, able leadership of the new direction, President, retired Brigadier Julius Maada. Go clap! And we tell you, Mama, thank you back. Dr. Yunkela, I won't forget what you. We know say yourself to do you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. All the VIPs, the farmers, the Brahman chief, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Now, me no able for introduce with Papa, the father of the nation. When I the fifth salon and other confident, they want for take from we example. Then they learn from we so now they call we honorable spokesman, honorable Alpha Khan for usher with Papa and the podium.
Thank you very much, Senior Permanent Secretary. Madam First Lady of Sierra Leone, the indefatigable President of Africa, unstoppable, because I also heard that the Commonwealth sector approach and say, let her think about setting up an organization of Commonwealth First Ladies. Congratulations. That's my happy word. Before I come, let I recognize the paramount chiefs, the ministers, and the staff of SLARI. I'm very impressed. I came here with the chief minister, 2022. And this place was a rundown place. You made your complaints and he promised to take them to His Excellency the President. I am very happy to hear that the promise that was made, President don't do it. Not to talk and do. Another thing, Your Excellency, what impressed me this morning is that I think say SLARI, that the place with the highest density of PhDs in this country. And that is thanks to you. At one go, just one go, 12 already are in Nigeria. To add to this, but you don't do well. Your commitment and your love for education is infectious. I say this because even when we sat at the Presidential Council for Agriculture yesterday, Fitzalo, 2 days ago, you know what he said? He said, really, agriculture is a science. And he's going to treat it as a science. And we don't really see this result. However, one of his most important achievements will go to America. Because he's a chairman of ECOWAS, because he's a chairman of the C10, that is the body of presidents in Africa, where they canvass for a seat in the Security Council for Africa. Because he's a chairman of the G7+. I don't say we'll know what's in a G7+. But let me explain to the school children who are there. When they say G7, G7 is the group of industrialized countries in the world. Top industrial countries. China, Russia, Japan, England, the UK, America, and France. Plus Italy. That's G7. The plus now means the rest of us. We don't live by that group play. So when you take G7 plus, not to the whole world, he is the chairman of the whole world. Congratulations. People did not realize that. And he was the very first head of state to be recognized as an eminent person of the G7 plus. That is an eminent person of the world. So we are really very happy and honored and thankful and lucky to have him as our president. He stood there He was one of the very first to speak on the first day of the UN General Assembly. It's not usual for an African president to speak on that day, but he did. And he was one of the first who called for a ceasefire in Gaza. When he came home 2 days ago, as you say, don't pull his usual self. Now I need to make arrangement for the meeting for we can talk about peace. And I hear President Trump say, he believes by Saturday, there is going to be a signature and he will visit the Middle East by Sunday. But thank you very much. People know this way to do this. We understand things. He called for a ceasefire in Sudan and they are talking about it now. But I keep calling. And he also talks about energy. Mission 300. When we in Canada, last day, one of the complaints you made was that this place had no electricity. It was costing you thousands and thousands of leones, new leones, to run your generators. And we promised that there was going to be an installation of solar energy here in Rokupr. It's working now. I hope SLARI is corrected. Because that was the promise the Chief Minister made, that was going to take that to the President. So you can see that when he talks about 5 game changers, there are concrete results you can point at. Rice, for instance, today is 640 euros. In the middle of the rainy season, I go Bambulu, Your Excellency. In July, but rain they come and meet the conference. It's never happened. Then the conference in July in Bambulu, look to Chief Sido. That is your instigation, that is your inspiration, and that is the work of FSRB. As soon as I own day, I then found them here. In July, sir. So I'm sure they're just finishing the second crop now, planting now. So Bambulu is going to be one of the food baskets, as the resident minister said. So if that is the case, when you talk about the mission 300, when you come back with money, you're there in pocket, $2.2 billion for Cambridge and electricity. But this is somebody we must really celebrate. Anytime I see it, I get excited when I see it. You see, I talked about you having an infection for education. He's infected by education. Why do I say that? The very first day when he launched his manifesto in 2018, and we launched, I was the APC spokesman there, and I was chairman there. We were launching our own also on the same day. He launched his manifesto in a university, Port University in Adego. You know how we launch you? The car park. The car park that you do. So you see the difference in values? We are apprentices. But then they tell the people that they make too much to come for let the apprentice in time. So then somebody called me. He said, Alpha, now you the chair and I say yes. I said, no much now I could not go. They say, and they say they know the school free education. Honestly, Samura Kumar was sitting by me. I talked to him. I said, oh man. I don't know what you're talking about. He said, what's up? I said, free education, they don't do school free education. And I said, yeah, that's all right. I said, so what do I tell the people? How will we counter that? I said, tell them we have the international competitiveness. I said, how are we going to talk about this? The way I'm not telling people about the international competitiveness, they say, I said, what somebody said to a person at Rokupr, say, well, I can't get a school fees, they will understand. I said, so yes, my friend is one of the reasons we are here. That is why this passion for education is effective. Ladies and gentlemen, please, usher in Her Excellency, Chief Master Farmer of Sierra Leone, Dr. Julius.
Because the chair of this occasion, ministers of government, honorable members of parliament within us today, the resident minister, the paramount chieftain, government partners within us, the researchers and scientists, when not for them accounts today. Ladies and gentlemen, I made a promise I would come to visit SLARI, and that promise is what I'm keeping. I'm here because when I say I will do, I will make sure I do it. Let me confess that I'm incredibly pleased to be here at the Rokupr Agricultural Research Center. This is the home for agricultural research in Sierra Leone since 1934. It has been the site for scientific excellence and a cradle of agricultural knowledge that has trained generations of scientists, improve our staple crops, and provided innovative solutions to bolster the foundation of our food security in Sierra Leone and even beyond. Rokupr has hosted international programs and collaborated with regional bodies, Maada, which is referred to now as